Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and today we'll continue our exploration of Nan Kudenir. So after helping Ondor inside the caves, we need to find Dagoras, who has established another camp closer to Orthanc. And that's where we're headed. I gotta say, Nan Kudenir does look a little bit better at daytime. At least you can make out better your surroundings. Yeah, an improvement.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Beriathan, so you have made it this far. It is good to see you well, for this vale is treacherous indeed. I have yet to find a way into Isengard unseen, but I have spotted some unusual headed towards Isengard by the road. We will want to watch carefully to see what transpires.
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
Hearken to me, Beriathan. One of Theodred's men, by Grimbold's command, is on his way to parley at the gates of Isengard. It would seem that Saruman would prefer to avoid this meeting, as there is a band of particularly unsavory half-orcs skulking along the road. You should clear their way for the emissary, for I would also like to hear what Saruman has to say for himself when confronted. Absolutely so, Dagoras. Now if you don't mind. Well, you can appear in the picture then if you want, girlie. So you're happy to be on the picture. Good boy. Here is the net weaponsmith. I'm gonna take that. Oh, come on. Okay, it seems, yeah. That's basically it. Let me see here. Solid Estimate Campaign Maze. Alrighty. Now let us continue fighting the half-orcs ambushers. Now remember, on the last episode I told you I wanted a better picture of Isengard? Maybe this is it. Okay, there they go. So let us see if this looks a little bit better from a distance, because yeah, the farther you go to the south, well, yeah, the clearer the picture is. But I think that is a good enough picture. So now let us continue fighting the half-orc ambushers over here. Just missing one of them. Stop it. Don't just escape. Don't be a coward. Well, good news, Dagoras. The half-orcs are dead. So what comes next?
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Good work, Beriathan. It appears that Grimbold's man should make it through to Isengard, but he will face a far greater danger when he approaches the gate itself. If rumor is to be believed, Saruman's voice has the power to bewitch those who hear it. Take care of yourself, Beriathan, though I am certain that you already know the danger. I already faced it, in fact.
May I go on and stay a moment and speak with me?
Grimbold's emissary will arrive shortly. You must escort him to the gates of Isengard and ensure that no ill befalls him there. Perhaps we shall have some answers as to the full extent of Saruman's treachery at last. Speak with me when you are ready to meet the emissary. You should head off quickly. Grimbold's man will be here at any moment.
An emissary of the Rohirrim approaches the gates of Isengard, hoping to learn the true intentions of the wizard Saruman.
Here we have the emissary. Ortwire? Okay. Grimbold told me that you were last seen heading into Nan-Kurenir, Beriathan, but I confess I did not expect to encounter you here. While I was sent alone to avoid rising the ire of Isengard, I have had a distinctly unwelcome feeling since I entered Nan-Kurenir, and I think I should welcome some company before I reach the gates of Isengard. I can scarce recognize this vale. It was once green and beautiful. Some dark mood has seized the will of Saruman and he has allowed this to happen. Yeah, don't tell me about that. I'm with you. Oh, the gatekeepers. Are those trolls guarding the gate of Isengard? No mood is this, but madness. What purpose could Saruman the Wise have for servants such as this? I can answer that question for you, Ortwire. They will grant you a hidden deed if you are able to kill them both. Not in this instance, but on the landscape. But these guys, they pack quite a punch. What is Saruman thinking? To yoke trolls, ever the servants of the Dark Lord, to his cause? I had feared that he had some ambition to bring Danland under his sway, but this... We would speak with Saruman. Will he not come forth to speak with an emissary of Rohan? Uh-oh. Stand fast, Beriathan, do I fear this may be the end of us. Hold. Let our visitors be. There is much to occupy my attention at this time, Ortwire of Rohan. But ever shall I advise those who require the aid of my wisdom. So tell me the mind of your Lord Theodred in these difficult times. Theodred sends his greetings and apologies for trespassing upon Nan-Kurenir unlooked for, but his concerns are as great as war brews. He fears that we know not the purpose of our old friend in Isengard, and yet we see his hand in many mysterious outcomes. And here I find a desolation as if war had already come to this vale, and servants of dark proportion in your service. Evil times have come indeed to Isengard and far abroad. The wise prepare for war, as none can mistake the clamor of Mordor. When Saruman's power rises, each lord will be well advised to see to the defenses of his realm. Let it be the first to fall. Yet, while Theoden steadily sees to his house, his wayward offsprings Scurry about, meddling in the affairs of our states. Will you not withdraw from his foolish confrontation with the unruly Dunlendings? What scrap of land so concerns you when darkness gathers across the lands? Do not remain on my account, for as you can see, Isengard is well defended. Of course, Saruman. Forgive my imprudence. So we meet again. Saruman, although he doesn't mention the last time I was here, I think a nice touch on the depths part. That way you can either do this before or after the epic. Otherwise it would be a little bit confusing. Saruman is right. If the power of Mordor is rising, we should not be here. It would be best to leave the fort to the wild men and reinforce Meduseld. You do not believe him. Surely Saruman means to aid Rohan in this dark hour, and we see here that his strength is considerable. It may be as you say, and the darkness of this place brings doubt to my heart. Do we dare trust our borders to this wizard, who so hides his purpose behind strange and perilous guardians? Yeah, that's right. We need to confront him. Wait, Saruman, we did not come looking for aid. We come to know your purpose for your intercessions with the Dunlendings and for this, the Veil. My purpose is not to be questioned by the likes of you, Ordware, nor shall I reveal it to you yet. But know that when it comes to fruition, these foolish wars and pointless conflicts will end once and for all, and this world will once again move forward in prosperous order. As for Isengard, you need not fear what you see here, for it is nothing more than a tool, a gear in a great engine to fulfill my purpose. There is much afoot, and I have no more time to waste in idle banter. Tell Theodred to return to Meduseld, for if he remains upon the fort, even the wise cannot foresee the outcome. Very well, Saruman. I will convey your advice to Theodred, my prince. Oh, another thing. Beriathan, do not imagine that your continued meddling has not caught my eye. You would be well advised to return from where you came, before you become involved in affairs beyond your ken. Now go. Wait, where are you going, Ordware? I will convey Saruman's message to Theodred, and I hope that he will follow Saruman's advice, but I do not think he will. I fear we are destined for war, no matter which way we turn. I must return to the fort now, Beriathan. I wish you would not remain here in this forsaken place, but you have your own business to be about. May fortune ride with you.
Greetings, friend of the Grey Company.
Such is the influence of Saruman's voice upon the unwary. Even now I find myself wishing to believe the truth of what he said, though I need but look around myself to see his dark intent. I do not know what words Ordware will return with, but I fear it will only serve to confuse matters further for Theodred and Grimbold as they await their next choice. But I fear you are right, Dagoras.
Greetings. If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
While I was scouting to the east of here, I thought I saw some kind of movement among the trees up on that slope, but I could find no figure moving about, nor any tracks to indicate what it might have been. I have a growing suspicion what it is though, and it may be much to our advantage. This may sound queer to you, but I suggest that you carefully gather up some of the seedlings trying to gain purchase in the devastated vale, and carry them with you up towards that ridge. And if I were you, I would handle them with the utmost care. Oh boy. Yeah.
Get him!
We need to cross to the other side. But I don't think this bridge is working. Ah, it is! Cool. You have saved us a great deal of trouble. Now, seedlings. Oh, come on. Yeah, we could jump over it. Thank you. We're gonna seedlings over here. Come on. Wake up. Another struggling seedling over here. What else can I find? Just one more. Okay, let us go. Discovered Quickbeam's grove. Awesome. So yeah, that is who we're looking for, Quickbeam. So, I think this is the first time Beriathan has met with an end. You might remember on Volume 1, Book 4, the elves believe they have seen an end in the Giant Valley, but it was no end, but a wood troll. So I wonder if after that episode, Beriathan kept on believing ends were not real, doubting their existence. Because if they told you, hey, there is an end on the valley, and you go and find that troll, then maybe that doesn't help much. So I would assume Beriathan is in awe at the sight. Well, I am too, for sure. Oh wait!
Stand now and rest a while.
Farewell, little orc. You have chopped your last tree. Hom hom. One moment now, Tarum. Perhaps I have been too hasty. You are not an orc, are you? Even if you do rather look like one. Man, you say? Well, that is new then. And what do you have there? Why, I know those little ones. I raised their mother down in the vale. Before the orcs came with their axes. You had best introduce yourself then, little man.
Now, what business have you with the Ents?
Those thrice-accursed Burarum, those orcs, have slain virtually every tree within the Vale of Nan-Kurenir. Why, I knew this one beach, barely 50 years old mind you, down by the river that they just... No, I shall not disturb you with the terrible details. Let us just say that I am in a mood to tear a few branches off of this Burarum and see how they like it. Perhaps you might help. Perhaps you would punish the orcs for me.
Let's not be hasty.
These little orcs seem without number. As each one falls, another runs to take up the axe and continue cutting. It may be that their tools are worth more to Saruman than their lives. Without them, they cannot fell the trees. Perhaps you could gather their axes and hatchets and hurl them into the same fires upon which burn the fallen trees of Nan-Kurenir. Let us see these Burarum cut down trees with their bare hands.
You should not be giving your right name away like so.
Though I dare not reveal myself yet, these little Uruks are not much of a threat to me, even if their axes do stink a bit. But they have constructed engines that can hurl great bolts, often set aflame. These things could seriously harm even an Ent. There are ways to deal with such things, however. Take these seats. They have been bathed in one of my Ent rods, and bury them beneath each of their engines. They will not threaten us much longer. Oh yeah. Helping the Ents. Working with the Ents. That's nice. So yeah, they did a great job with this. I mean, I think Rise of Isengard did a lot of great things. And getting to know Quickbeam was one of them. We, of course, could not meet Trevor yet. He's not close to Isengard at this point in time. So meeting Quickbeam on the other side is far more plausible and still gives you an idea of what's to come and interaction with the Ents and his grove, the only green place in all of Nan-Kurenir. Great! Oh, come on, you were almost dead. Oh, for God's sake. Positive note, I'm getting more used to my new keyboard layout, and I'm not making that many mistakes. I'm still making some, but it's getting better. Discover the Blackmarch Fort. Explorer of Dawnland. Oh my god, we got a lot of things. 15 LOTRO points. So we got 2 deeds completed. The Explorer of Nan-Kurenir and the Explorer of Dunland meta did. So if you would just die so that I can check that. What do we have here? So exploring Nan-Kurenir, determination was capped. Wit was capped. Now Explorer of Dunland, confidence was capped, valor was capped. Does that mean that we have all our core virtues capped now? Would be nice. Let me double check. Did completed exploring Nan-Kurenir, so we got some points, some virtue XP, some reputation. Explorer of Dunland, 10 LOTRO points, rune, kinda nice. The title, more virtue XP. So Jesus, yeah, we're almost done. We're about to cap valor, and that's gonna be it. Cool. We have the title, Explorer of Dunland. You have explored every relic of Dunland, gaining an intimate knowledge of its people and lands. Deed bestowed, Deeds of Dunland. So complete quests and complete Slayer of Dunland. Since the Slayer of Dunland doesn't require the advanced tiers, it's not that difficult, but we are nowhere close that one. If we have explored all of Dunland, that means we should be almost done with quests in Nan-Kurenir, because there's nothing much, nowhere much left else to go. The Ox clan and the Ring of Isengard. But other than that, yeah, look, we're almost done with that. That's what I thought. Oh, cool, we have banded coffers in here. You too. Let's grab some more hatchets. So there's a woodcutter in here. Woodcutter in here. With that. Okay. So, missing 4 hatchets, 1 ballista, 3 woodcutters. So, need some more hatchets. Where are they? Come on. Talk to Quickbeam. Okay. Will we need to defeat stone trolls? I have a big memory about that, but I'm not sure. Well, we have the 10 hatchets now. Into a bonfire in the Uruk encampment. Yeah, not worth using the cooldown there. I don't think so. Carefully now. Talk to Quickbeam. I guess we can safely leave this place. Let us grab the coffer. And now let us just make a run for it. Yeah, you see, that's one scenario in which I still get confused. Since I remapped my quick recovery, I'm still rewriting my muscle memory for that one. So you saw me there messing up a conviction cast. Gotta say, this area was shorter, a lot shorter than I remembered it. I remember when I first played it, it took me a long time completing all of this. But keep in mind, at that moment, a warden was really squishy, so it was really easy to die to more than 3 or 4 mobs, maybe even less. And the signatures were a challenge. So that might explain why I remember this being longer than it is.
Home, home. You are hasty folk.
The sight of smoke rising from those fires burns at my heartwood. So many fine trees lost, and for nothing. It is scant solace to know that some small part of that smoke now carries away what is left of the heatful axes used to hew their noble trunks.
Stand now and rest a while.
I like you, little man. You are willing to raise a weapon to aid the forest rather than cut it down. Alas, I do not see that we have thinned their numbers much. I must think upon this. We should not be too hasty, as I am often reminded.
Now, what business have you with the Ents?
Yes, well, there are rather a lot of orcs, are there not? I suppose you cannot drive them all away. Well then, we shall have to learn more about them and get to the root of why they are here and what the purpose Saruman has for them. They must have a leader. If you can find his dwelling, perhaps you might learn more.
You are far from home.
As you can see, trees are strong, stronger than any troll or artifice of the enemy. Our hands can crush iron and rock when we are roused to anger. Soon, the forest will be roused. The trees of Fangorn to the east grow restless as they look down over the ruin of this vale. They will not remain quiet and still forever.
You should not be giving your right name away like so.
I once spoke with one of the wise who believed that trolls were indeed Ents. Tarum. Perhaps the wise are not as wise as they would like to believe. But it did get me to thinking, what if they are a bit Ent-like? You see, we have a drought we give to the trees when they become upset. It slows them down, makes them more tree-like, less dangerous. So if the wise are to be believed, and trolls are just a bit Entish, then perhaps it would work on them? Yeah, you see, I knew at some point we would be sent to defeat trolls. So I'm gonna equip Zeal for just a moment, so that way when I complete the quest and the meta quest did, I make sure the virtue goes where I want it to go, instead of praying to Eru that I am lucky, because I still have no idea how the virtue XP is distributed when all your equipped virtues are capped. So since we're about to earn a lot of virtue XP, I don't wanna waste it. Oh god, we're about to. We'll need to go back to a vendor really soon. Although I think this loot box we can do without. Okay, back at camp. So, gotta find the orders. I'm not sure where they are. So, what I think we can do instead is look for the trolls. Are a pain, you know that. Rejuvenation potion. Yeah. This rune that we got, yeah. Jeez. I do need to get rid of some things. I think this one, and just one more. This axe. Here we have. Already known. Okay. Well, here we have. Eminent marbles. Okay. There you have it, the thwart worked. I think this other troll we can also fight. Just gotta wait for the cooldown. You please? Yeah. Die. There's another bandit covering here. I would assume the orc leader's orders are somewhere around here. Ah, for God's sake. Why hand orders? Okay. Examine the Uruk's orders, but you hear a sound behind you. What? Okay. But I interrupted you. Oh, come on. How long is this one supposed to be? We defeated the Uruk commander. Yeah, that's nice. Now we're only missing one more troll. So hopefully one of the guys that we have already defeated has respawned, so that we don't need to look further. Yeah, there he is. Look at him. Enjoying a meal or whatever. Perfect, so now we can go back to Quickbeam. figures. The time in which I don't mess up my key strikings, the skill lag messes me up. Well, let us go back to Quickbeam really quick, and let's see where else we'll need to go. But if I'm not mistaken, after we complete these quests with him, we will complete the Nan-Kurenir quests and the Dunland quests deeds. We will cap Valor. No. We will cap Valor now. And get some extra ranks of zeal. After which I can re-equip loyalty. And we'll see how much virtue XP we can get in the Great River. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think this is another cool spot for a picture, so let me snap another picture with Quickbeam. Because why not?
Stand now and rest a while.
Slower, you say? Drowsy, even? Yes, well... That is unexpected, but not wholly so. There must be something of ancient wood in them, after all. To think that trees might have been bent so, it only makes me angrier. The Entmoot must know of this. Tarum. What do I pick? Let us pick the cloak.
Home. You are a hasty folk.
Home. Saruman intends to march south, and soon, I think. My fellows are unlikely to decide on their purpose before then, for they are not so quick to judge as I. That is unfortunate, I think, for so many orcs can cause a great deal of trouble, yet at least they will be out of their forest for a time. It also means that fewer will be here near Isengard. Tarum. Now that presents possibilities.
Home now. What business have you with the Ents?
Awesome. So quests in Nan-Kurenir. Valor is level 37. Quests of Dunland. Pilgrim of Dunland title. Zeal is now level 34. You want to find a way into Isengard? Well, there is no way one such as I could enter unseen, but you are so small, little man. It seems that you could slip in through the cracks in the stone. Perhaps I can help you there. I saw a small stream made by the hands of men coming from within Isengard. It carries the strength of fire and iron, so I suspect that you can find your way inside along it. Meet me down by the edge of the river below, and I will show you the way. Okay, we'll do that. Well, not on this episode, I think, because I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that Quickbeam is gonna be really close to the ring of Isengard, so that I can go to the Ox Clan camp I don't think I'm gonna barter for any items in there, but I hope to find some vendors so that I can free up some backspace. In the meantime though, here we have our virtues that I cannot change until I leave combat. The deeds, Explorer of Dunland, so that is 10 LOTRO points, another rune, some more rejuvenation potions. Explorer of Dunland deed, I know, but that no, sorry. Quests is what we're looking for. So the same thing. Quests of Dunland. 100 marks, the Pilgrim of Dunland deed and reputation. Where are we now? We missed Quickbeam, it seems. The title. You have done a great deal to assist the free peoples of Dunland. That I have. 15 LOTRO points. Now here is Quickbeam. He can help you finding a way inside Isengard, but what I was looking for is this. The Oxclan Merchant Camp. We have a new deed, Discovery Instances of Isengard. Yeah, that's discovered. Nothing else to see here.
You are a Devodian from distant lands. I am
So,
not sure what help you can be.
maybe I can do that, but not quite yet. Here is what I was looking for, some vendors. So I think this is a good place to finish the episode, and off camera I'm gonna free up some backspace. For the time being, this has been today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.